alone.
Sometimes I want to scream and shout.
And meet the pig who plays piano.
Oh, Doris.
Whatever you do, don't blink. It's time for real TV.
Hi, I'm John Daly, back with your daily dose of great videotape. We begin with a couple and their video camera on a tourist flight in a small biplane. They paid good money for a scenic tour, but they wound up on a flight that nearly killed them. As Arsabila Vargas shows us, the couple managed to laugh throughout the whole ordeal.
There's nothing like the luxury of hiring your own personal plane to take you sightseeing. That's what Steve Stratford thought when he and his wife chartered this plane so they could shoot home video of the beautiful White Mountains of New Hampshire. He expected to capture some gorgeous scenery, but he never expected to see this.
Evidently, the pilot spotted a moose.
That's right. She's just seen a moose. The pilot points to the moose in the wild below as the plane veers to the left to get a closer look. They're going to get a better view, all right, but it's not going to be of a moose. Watch closely. The plane loses altitude and crashes into the tops of the pine trees.
So he attempted to bank the plane around to get a look at the moose. And in the process of banking the plane to go over the area where the moose was roaming on the ski slope, we got caught in a downdraft. And the downdraft just literally sucked the plane into the woods.
Let's take that back a few seconds for a slow-mo of the crash. Not only is it amazing that nobody was hurt, it's incredible they find it so funny.
At the risk of sounding like I've got my priorities out of line, you want to grab this, honey?
As the camera continues to roll, Steve jumps out of the plane and hands Maureen the camera. She takes charge while the jokes and the tape continue to roll.
You know, it's about a $70,000 airplane we just destroyed.
The nose and wings are crushed like a Charles Balsa wood plane.
No one's going to believe this if we didn't have it on film. Guess what
But even the sobering sight of the biplane sticking out from the trees doesn't stop the giggles. Perhaps they're just happy to be alive.
Risk of sounding. We'll have to give you your money back, I guess. Yeah.
The plane was totaled. The couple says they'll never go up in another biplane. Well, the people on this next tape should also consider themselves lucky. It's home video from the land of the rising sun. But when the sun sets, you should see what happens on the streets of Yokohama. It's 2 a.m. You're on a city street in Yokohama, Japan, watching a race without a finish line. Crowds of people line the curbs to watch a Friday night ritual called drifting. It's illegal and it's dangerous. But that doesn't stop an American naval officer from catching it all on home video. One at a time, they take off. Drive as fast as possible into a sharp turn. The driver then pulls the emergency brake. And the rear wheels lock up as the back of the car swings around. Immediately, the emergency brake is released, and the driver puts the pedal to the metal, causing the rear tires to spin fast enough to allow the car to drift smoothly through the turn. One slip can cause a speeding car to seriously sideswipe a spectator. Two inches closer, and this guy would have been wearing that fender instead of holding it. It doesn't matter. The kids flock to this delinquent display of driver madness. Sometimes drifting can go on until sunrise, or that is, until the cops come to break it up. And there are specially designed racetracks in Japan where this kind of racing is legal, but racers flock to the streets where there's big prize money to be won. Well, from the challenge of going around the block to the challenge of sailing around the world, we have the video diary of a woman attempting to sail around the world alone. It's a challenge that would make even the bravest adventurer give up in anguish. But not this woman. Here's our correspondent, John Johnston, with the tape.
It's a trip around the world, and it begins here in Dartmouth, England. Meet Lisa Clayton. She's a sailor on a mission, and if she makes it, she'll go into the record books as the first woman to sail the world, non-stop and alone.
So as you can see up here at the wheel, I've got everything that I need to help me get around the world. It's really quite easy these days.
Lisa is sailing a boat like this one. It's 35 feet long, and as you can see, there is not a whole lot of room to roam. To make things even more crowded, Lisa's got a half a ton of food on board with her. The rules say she cannot resupply once she sets sail. Lisa's also carrying along with her a video camera to document her voyage. She uses it up here on the deck and down in the cabin below. The tape shows Lisa has both her good days and her bad.
Well, it's not a good day for sailing, but it's not a bad day for washing. But water's at a premium on the boat. So, having done the washing, I'm now going to use that not so clean water to clean the steering gear.
It takes Lisa 38 days to sail the first 4,000 miles to the equator. Then she heads for Africa's Cape of Good Hope. The winds have been light all the way.
I was so sure today the wind was going to come, but I've just seen the sunrise, and I can already tell there's going to be no wind again today. Doldrums is so apt. That's exactly how I feel.
Then the wind picks up, and so does Lisa's mood.
After all that hard work, I could stand here today and think, just for this one day alone, it's all been worth it. I've got the wind in my hair, the sun's dappling on the sea, and the dolphins are here to keep me company. What a wonderful day to have a sail.
Now it's been 80 days, and Lisa's just passing Africa's Cape of Good Hope. This has been the easy part. The next leg will take her through what sailors call the Southern Ocean and into the treacherous waters off South America's Cape Horn. Hurricane-force winds and 100-foot waves are not uncommon. Lisa is in rough seas and not doing well.
What about 20 minutes ago? Well, about 20 minutes ago, I went on deck to try and get a better course from the boat. I was just going to sheet the storm jib flat. When I got on deck, there was all hell let loose, and I could see one of the sails was in the water. The next thing I knew, I was just in the sea. And I just don't know how I got back. I guess it yanked me back. I just felt myself.
Lisa capsizes 7 times, but somehow manages to stay on board and afloat. She rides out the storm and in the morning declares victory over it.
Well, I feel really, really great today. I had some fantastic sleep last night, and I guess I was more tired than I thought I was. So I've woken up today feeling full of life, had a very productive morning on the boat. In fact, it was a lovely morning this morning. The sun was out, just 25 knots of wind. So I think the rest of the day just do potter jobs. Might even do things like cut my hair, or perhaps just the fringe at the moment. It's getting a bit long.
It's day 181. Lisa's just rounded South America's Cape Horn. She's been alone for 6 months, and the strain is taking its toll.
It's depressing. I try to keep myself busy, but it's not easy. And right now it makes you a bit tearful. Sometimes I want to scream and shout. And then others I'm fine. I'm fine if I'm busy, but I can't be busy 24 hours a day.
Eventually, the wind picks up again, and Lisa races north to England, to home, and into the record books. taken 10 months, but she's back in Dartmouth, and the crowd loves to have her home.
What do you think of the welcome?
Isn't it just incredible? I can't believe it. I've just not seen anybody for 9 or 10 months, and then now to see so many people and such a welcome home, it's brilliant.
Lisa says it was a fantastic voyage, but it was also wonderful to be home.
One of the wonderful things about coming back is it makes you realize the things that you haven't appreciated whilst you've been here, and you forget whilst you're away.
Lisa's voyage around the world covered 31,000 miles. At one point, Lisa's diesel generator broke down, and she had to use her pearl necklace to replace the generator's ball bearings. We'll be right back.
Still ahead, they call this a sport? The matador and the horse who got in the bull's way. Plus, who in their right mind would take a bicycle down this hill? Later, the human Spider-Man's surprise stunt. If it's real and it's on tape, it's on Real TV. We'll be right back.
Get back to self-expression. Get back to nature.
Get back in gear. Get back to school with Sears and Kids Levi's jeans. They're all on sale through Saturday at Sears.
Get back in the swing.
Get back on track.
I see a man who's waiting for something to do. And, Sheriff, I got something for you to do.
When a precinct full of corrupt cops took over a quiet town across the river.
We made a place where you can walk across the street without fear.
They thought nothing could touch them.
I look at this town, and I don't like what I see.
They were wrong.
What are you gonna do, Sheriff? You gonna arrest the whole town?
Sylvester Stallone, Harvey Keitel, Ray Liotta, and Robert De Niro.
It's like you're the sheriff of Copland.
Copland, rated R, starts Friday, August 15th.
For dry, red eyes, Clear Eyes is awesome. Unlike the other leading eye drop, it removes redness and has an ingredient to moisturize. Wow. The difference is clear. Clear Eyes.
Excitement is growing over new Midas Ultra Pro brake pads. When this brake pad material was tested on San Francisco taxis, it lasted 29% longer than their standard brake pads. Cab owners are delighted. Since they'll be spending less on brake repairs, they can now spend more on sprucing up their fleets.
New Midas Ultra Pro brake pads, guaranteed for as long as you own your car. Only at Midas, America's leader in brake service.
On Labor Day weekend, the summer's hottest event is at John Esquagas Nugget in Reno, the best in the West Nugget Rib Cook-Off. It's all mouth-watering ribs and free non-stop daily entertainment. With Mumbo Gumbo on Friday night. The Guess Who on Saturday. Chris Ledoux on Sunday.
What you gonna do with a cowboy?
And Bob Marley's Original Wailers on Monday afternoon. Come out for the best in the West Nugget Rib Cook-Off Labor Day weekend at John Esquagas Nugget in Reno.
Summer. There's a million places to go and a million people to see. And nothing could be easier than getting there in a new Chevy Cavalier. You can get 1.9 APR financing or a great smart lease during the Chevy Big Value, Big Savings event. Cavalier is easy to own and has a comprehensive safety package, including standard anti-lock brakes at no extra charge. There's great offers on other outstanding cars and trucks, too. There'll never be a better time to get a 97 Chevy than during the Chevy Big Value, Big Savings event.
Get 1.9 financing now at your Chevrolet dealers Northwest.
Welcome back. You're about to see videotape of one of the most controversial activities in the world. We're talking about bullfighting. Some call it sport, but others call it brutality. And this tape shows why. If you're watching with very young kids, you may want them to leave the room for a moment. The first bull of the afternoon, and it's got an attitude. You're in Zaragoza, Spain, and this matador is about to finish second in a fight. The bull tosses the matador to the ground like a tiny toy. As they drag him away to safety, the bull attacks a horse. The horse is wearing heavy padding. It can't maneuver. It loses its balance and falls over. The bull keeps attacking. Finally, men move in to distract the bull. They race the injured matador to the hospital. And in the bull ring, the team works to get the terrified horse back onto his feet and out of harm's way. The horse is unhurt, and it turns out the matador suffered only a broken arm.
We'll now take a look at the people on our next tape. They're also risking their lives for the sport of it.
Mammoth Mountain. It lives up to its name. Skiers world over flock to these challenging California slopes. Now, mountain bikers use the ski lifts for their own adventure called the Kamikaze, the granddaddy of all downhill races. The service road that winds up the back of the ski slope is transformed into the most feared 3.5 miles in all of cycling. A camera strapped to the frame of this bike takes us along for the rough ride. The steep and rocky terrain causes many spills. Scrapes and bruises are common. Watch the slow-motion replay of this accident. The rider flips over the handlebars and lands on his head, splitting his helmet in two. He gets up shaken, but not enough to call it quits. Most riders tackle the mammoth beast with reckless abandon and breathe a sigh of relief when they finally cross the finish line.
There is $90,000 in prize money for those bikers. Well, there's no prize money, but we invite you to play today's Real TV quiz.
We're going to get our hands on that much, though.
The young thug seen opposite tough guy Lee Marvin in this 1962 episode of The Untouchables has since been nominated for both an Oscar and an Emmy. Can you name him?
Give up? We'll be right back with the answer.
When we come back, real-life Spider-Man caught on tape. Plus, the slam-dunking pig. Real TV will return in a moment.
On the next Entertainment Tonight, we're taking you coast to coast for two of the biggest star-studded parties ever. Stallone, Bruce and Demi, Will Smith. It's the biggest bi-coastal bash yet, and only E.T. has your ticket. Then Elvis Presley's first girlfriend.
The first kiss?
Before Priscilla, there was June. Now the girl Elvis took home to mom shares her home movie memories. Plus, hit the sand with Hawaii 90210 on Entertainment Tonight.
Coming up next on Coin TV 6. This Saturday at Meyer & Frank, don't miss our 15-hour sale. Sensational values store-wide. Fashions, accessories, new looks for your home. Extra hours to save, 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. Early bird specials, 8 a.m. to noon. 0% financing with no payment till December, $100 minimum purchase, store-wide. Shop Saturday, 8 a.m. to 11 p.m.
There's no better time, there's no better place. Meyer & Frank.
Get ready, get set, get going to the Clark County Fair. Enjoy a country kaleidoscope of fun, food, and excitement. And while you're there, don't miss Coin TV's Kids Center 6 and earn a diploma from the University of Fun.
Join Coin TV 6 for a trip into the wacky musical world of Weird Al Yankovic, Thursday, August 7th at the Clark County Fair.
Bring the whole family for an all-day, old-fashioned outing they'll never forget. The Clark County Fair and Coin TV 6, an unbeatable combination, August 1st through the 10th.
Now that you have your motorcycle, get your gear from Beaverton Honda Yamaha. Like off-road riding gear by Axel, with new colors and patterns, plus enhanced protection from helmet to boot. Whether riding or relaxing, Axel has the clothing for you. If you want the best battery, you want Yuasa, the #1 battery choice for motorcycles and personal watercraft. Yuasa, still the best, still made in the USA.
Hi, Bob Lamphere. Come see the largest parts and accessory store in the Northwest. Beaverton Honda Yamaha, across Highway 217 from Washington Square.
This is your chance to win the golfer's dream of the century. This is the deal. Visit your nearest Buick dealer, proud sponsor of the Safeway Golf Championship. Take a test drive. You'll receive 2 free tickets to the tournament and experience the all-new Park Avenue and award-winning LeSabre. Financing as low as 2.939 up to 60 months. Enter to win an all-new century. There's free tickets to the Safeway Championship now at your Oregon Buick dealer.
Here's the answer to our Real TV quiz. Making someone an offer they couldn't refuse is a 23-year-old James Caan, 10 years before playing the role of Sonny Corleone in The Godfather, a role which earned him an Oscar nomination. Thanks for playing the Real TV Quiz. Well, speaking of James Caan, we've got another offer you can't refuse. Take a look at this next tape. It looks like it came right out of the pages of Marvel Comics. Europe, in all of its splendor, known for its incredible architecture. Milan, Italy, has a way of mixing the old with the new. It's a city with classic churches, offering splendid views and treasured monuments. It's a place you find yourself often looking up, staring at the 19th century stone buildings, architectural wonders which seem to outlive all of us. Frenchman Alain Robert often visits Milan because he too enjoys looking at the city's buildings. In fact, he prefers to touch rather than look. While Alain gets a better feel for the architecture, his brother Thierry rolls tape, capturing the intimacy between this human spider and his concrete conquest. Okay, the cat's out of the bag. Meet Spider-Man, a world-renowned 34-year-young human insect whose only real passion in life is to scale buildings. After several site surveys and uncontrollable urges, Spider-Man meets his match. This 600-foot bank building in the center of Milan is a must-climb. Word spread quickly, and it suddenly became a must-see. As crowds gather and traffic comes to a screeching halt, Spider-Man, with no ropes, no wires, and no fear, starts to climb and climb and climb. Italian police, fire, and rescue crews are dispatched to the scene. Believing this guy is attempting suicide, they beg him to come down. The more they beg, the higher he climbs. An hour goes by, all the time needed for this bug of a guy to reach the pinnacle of his climb. Police greet him with a smile and an elevator ride down to a squad car. Then, it's off to the brig. After a couple of hours in the slammer, this daddy longlegs is released back into the wild. Once again, to weave his web on anything that's freestanding. Alain has become somewhat of a local hero in Milan. The mayor even gave him the key to the city. Not that he needs one, he can just climb in a window. We'll be right back with the tape of the most talented pig we could find.
Next time on Real TV, nurses shooting up in the OR, pharmacists hooked on cough medicine. The tape you'll be shocked to see. Next Real TV. If you have Real TV, call us toll-free at 1-888-REAL-TV-1 or on the web, we're at realtv1.com.
5,000 feet beneath the Earth's surface, nature has evolved a new species.
It's a highly evolved soldier. It's part of a colony.
Whatever they become, they destroy. Yesterday, they became human.
Oh, my God.
Now, a team of scientists
They could imitate us and breed a legion before anybody would even notice.
is all that stands between us and annihilation. Mimic Rated R starts Friday, August 22nd.
The coast is far from clear tonight. From Olympic National Park to California, firefighters are working hard. I'm Mike Donahue. Also at 11 tonight, a street in Miami erupts in flames and a disastrous collision in the skies near Arlington. The latest at 11.
I don't ask for directions when I'm lost, and I don't read the instructions when I'm putting my kids' toys together. And I don't need help fixing my car. My friends, they go to Napa, where they get this expert advice from ASE certified professionals, which is great for them. They weren't born with the mechanical ability I was. If I can install a satellite dish, I can fix my own car. Honey, where's the duct tape?
Easy to install. Bosch Super Spark Plugs are just 89 cents each at Napa.
I'm the President of the United States. Rolling Stone magazine raves Air Force One is breathtaking, gripping, nail-biting edge-of-your-seat entertainment. And Joel Siegel of Good Morning America says this is the one you've been waiting for. Harrison Ford, Air Force One, Rated R, now playing.
it's Rick's Furniture's huge 36-hour mega sale. Fantastic financing, incredible reductions. It starts tomorrow. Where else but Rick's? Nowhere else.
Every morning, get your forecast first, fast, and most often from Ron Peterson and the 6 Next Red Weather Team. Plus, get the most complete road reports from Metro Traffic. Every day on News Center 6 this morning. News at the speed of light.
Promotional consideration sponsored by...
When you're waiting to find out if you're pregnant or not, only Clear Blue Easy gives you a clear yes or no in 1 minute.
I've always fought my bathroom scale, but my fight's just gotten easier with Diet System 6. Don't fight alone. Take it from me. Diet System 6 is the only weight loss program I recommend.
Closed captioning sponsored by...
There's something on the horizon. Cool Whip Free, the smooth, creamy taste you love with 0 fat. Cool Whip Free. Ooh, the possibilities.
Finally, the most talented pig we could find. This tape was sent in to us by Real TV viewers Steve and Priscilla Valentine in Kent, Washington. And they're really proud of their pet pig, Nellie.
Play, Nellie.
What do you call a pig who plays the piano, wrestles with snakes, and even puts the toilet seat down? You call her Nellie. Over the years, Nellie's owners have recorded her performing her many talents on their home video camera.
Oh, she tells me she has a message for the audience. What can this be?
Weighing in at 39 pounds, this 4.5-year-old potbelly porker has been jumping through hoops for audiences for 2 years. And at $100 a gig, Nellie not only brings home the bacon, but she saves it too. Nellie has plenty more in her bag of tricks. As you can see, she really loves sports. Well, it looks like Miss Piggy isn't the only one who should be worried about Nellie. Look out, Michael Jordan. Well, that's it for now. There's more Real TV next time.
When you go to work, knowing each day could be your last, you treat every moment like a precious gift. In Brooklyn South, every minute, every second counts. Brooklyn South, CBS this fall.
What's on your list today? You'll find it at Fred Meyer, 'cause you've got lots of things to do. Oh, what's on your list today? You'll find it at Fred Meyer.
This week, save 25% on all men's jockey and jockey for her.
What's on your list today? You'll find it at Fred Meyer. Come on, step right up here.
Slow day.
Hey, how about lunch?
With Skippy's big peanutty flavor.
That Skippy?
Yeah.
I'll take one.
Its taste is getting a lot of attention.
Coming right up.
With so much peanutty flavor, it's sure to bring out the peanut butter lover in everyone. Skippy Peanut Butter.
Think we have to pay taxes?
It'll bring out the peanut butter lover in you.
The world's spinning out of control. Oh, freak.
Welcome to the Burger Czar. Where the burgers are.
What's this?
Our big beefer.
And this?
Our fixins.
You're fixing? Let's go. The beefer.
Denny's has big burgers, starting at just $3.99, like the patty melt and the classic. Over a third pound of beef, cheddar cheese, lettuce, tomato with fries.
Our burgers never tasted like this.
Well, they taste better with meat, don't they?
I knew this would happen.
There's only one package left.
An innocent housewife trapped in her own home. She tried to keep the Pillsbury toaster strudel with cream cheese and strawberry a secret.
I know you have it,
She
Junior.
failed. The warm, flaky crust, the real cream cheese, the do-it-yourself icing.
I should have just given them Pop-Tarts.
She underestimated the power cream cheese has over people.
Get your own!
They're in your grocer's freezer.
The Big Apple goes country. Garth Brooks in Central Park tonight at 11.
Tonight, from Demi and Bruce to Sly and Jennifer, we're coast to coast with double the star-studded premiere. First, Ted Hunt, Hollywood.
Absolutely.
The stars march to the premiere of Demi Moore's new military movie.
Did you ever challenge him to arm wrestling?
You know, she was kicking my ass long before she ever did this film.
Then,
Hollywood is packing celebrity heat for a big New York City premiere.
they're hitting the streets for Stallone.
I don't think it's ever going to get any better.
The Pulp Fiction pair is back.
He still is bad and manic as ever.
E.T. is on the set as Samuel L. Jackson and Quentin Tarantino hang out in strip joints and argue about the script.
Quentin writes stuff, and then I will ebonically fix it.
That's bull!
Meet the woman that Elvis loved and lost.
The first kiss? Oh, it was a good kiss.
Long before Priscilla, there was June. Now, 20 years after his death, the girl he took home to mom shares her private home movies and her secret stories about the king.
Plus, the day has arrived for Garth Brooks' Big Apple Bash. The frenzied fans have come from around the country as Garth gears up to pack the park.
Garth is the world! Garth is the world! This is Entertainment Tonight for Thursday, August 7th, 1997. Hi, everybody. I'm Bob Goen.
And I'm Mary Hart. From Stallone in New York to G.I. Jane in Hollywood, the stars packed into premieres on both coasts last night, like Demi Moore and Bruce Willis, who marched through an army of fans for her new movie. E.T.'s Jan Carl was on the red carpet.
The whole town has turned out to see Hollywood's newest and toughest action hero. And that hero is a woman.
Demi and husband Bruce Willis got a hero's welcome as she launched the premiere of G.I. Jane.
Are you excited to see the movie?
Absolutely. Cortez! Get over here! Drop down, come on!
In the movie, Demi is rough and tough, playing the first woman to train for the elite Navy SEALs.
So I want to know, Bruce, after Demi got into all of this and the 2 weeks of special training into the movie, was she a little tougher on the house?
Well, she learned how to cuss really well in this movie. It was,
I always forgot about that part.
Like a man, yeah, it was good. It was a little...
No, not like just a man, but like a sailor.
Did you ever challenge him to arm wrestling?
You know, she was kicking my ass long before she ever did this film.
Women are as tough as men. What do you think?
I agree if it helps me with women. if it doesn't help, then I disagree.
I'm not playing games, Senator. Watch this. With a G.I. Jane movie invading theaters, can a G.I. Jane doll be far behind?
My idea was, of course, that she have a flocked head like the old G.I. Joe's, but with a detachable wig of hair.
So when she goes out at night?
Well, you know, so that she can have both the feminine and masculine side, as we all should.
Right this way, folks. Keep moving.
Boot camp is over. According to this party crowd, Demi made the grade, and nobody is prouder of that fact than her husband. How was Demi in the movie?
Smash. Smash. A big, slobbering Italian ant of a hit. It was unbelievable. Flawless.
How hard is it to watch the scenes when she's getting so beat up?
It's great. I mean, even though, you know, it's
I was jumping.
It's rough. It's the first time I ever saw any film where a woman fights with a guy, and you go, yeah.
I thought she was great. She was amazing. I thought the movie is good. It's important, and I think I hope everybody goes to see it.
Thank you, Jan. G.I. Jane invades theaters 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Sylvester Stallone put on almost 40 pounds for his new movie, Copland. And last night in New York, he put on his premiere face and gave E.T.'s Julie Moran a steady diet of star power.
Is it going to be fun?
Actually, I think it's going to require medical attention.
They've turned the Big Apple into Copland with this star-studded cast, and all the celebrity cops really know how to party.
I'm so excited for this movie, I'm shaking.
Sly Stallone's fans went wild as he escorted wife Jennifer Flavin down the red carpet. Gwyneth Paltrow and Winona Ryder were a part of the excitement that had the champ beaming with pride.
You might say it was a banner year, for sure. I don't think it's ever going to get any better.
I look at this town, and
and I don't like what I see anymore.
Sly plays a sheriff caught up in a murder investigation and clashes with Robert De Niro, Ray Liotta, and Harvey Keitel when he takes aim at corrupt cops.
You don't know what you're doing, do you? Shut up.
And the premiere got Sly thinking about his own run-ins with the law.
You have a good cop story?
Nothing that I'd want to report.
Remember when we were going about 120 in your Porsche, and all you had to do was sign an autograph when we got out of it?
We were being chased, and then...
Thank you, Jennifer.
Anyway, it's a long Porsche story. Thanks, anyway. Thank you, honey.
When they pull you over, if you're ever speeding, are they pretty cool with you?
No comment.
The triumph of Rocky was on Sly's mind at the post-premiere bash.
I haven't actually felt this way since, 21 years ago.
And the stars gave Copland rave reviews.
Loved it. Thought it was fantastic.
It went good. It was fun. It's a good movie.
Very well done. Beautiful performances. Thought Sly was great.
I think I'm the luckiest guy going to work with that cast. I mean, it was just unreal.
Thanks a lot, Jules. Copland comes to theaters a week from tomorrow.
So Julie Moran is one busy woman this week. After partying with Stallone and friends at the premiere of his new film, Julie just jumped over to watch Garth Brooks get ready for his own New York City spectacular, while his fans worked themselves into a frenzy just waiting for it to start.
Garth is the world!
Garth, you have the best butt.
The day has arrived. Garth Brooks is bringing down home to the Big Apple.
Julie is in New York City Central Park as it turns into the world's biggest concert hall.
This is the event of the decade.
Hundreds of thousands of fans will crowd the massive stage as Garth Brooks and some surprise guests perform for free. Meanwhile, we got a sneak peek as country music's biggest star was busy fine-tuning his act. Garth told Julie he's more than a bit nervous.
I know you can't use this, but scared this will be a good term.
Garth has played to huge crowds around the world, but only a few have managed anything like this.
Diana Ross, Streisand, Pavarotti, the Pope. I mean, you're in heady company here in Central Park.
Yeah, even the Pope sings better than me, so it's going to be a tough one. Yeah, it's neat to see your name alongside those names.
Now, do you have any pre-show rituals, or what will you be doing the day of this show?
The day of the show, just be sleeping a lot, really, basically.
You can sleep?
Oh, I can sleep anywhere. Sleeping and eating are things I do probably best. But right before the show, it's going to be hanging out with those band guys. These are guys that 11 years ago were working for beer and pizza. And then I found out it was cheaper to pay them.
He is beautiful. Oh, he's amazing. Outstanding. Love the jeans.
This will be one of those events that afterwards you say, this can only happen in New York.
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor. And if you can't make it to Central Park by showtime, Garth Brooks' entire New York City concert will be broadcast live tonight on HBO.
We've got the movie details on Kevin Kline and Tom Selleck's big screen kiss. Yeah, and also the marriage details from two Baywatch lifeguards about to take the big leap. Coming up on E.T., wedding ceremony secrets as the stars talk about tying the knot on TV.
You heard it first on E.T.
Yes, you did.
Then, Hawaii 90210. While one star smooches with his new wife, we're behind the scenes as they leave Beverly Hills for Waikiki Beach.
Aloha, E.T. from Hawaii.
Next on E.T.
Flanders nuts. Deluxe mixed nuts.
All this good stuff and no cholesterol?
Fresh roasted taste, naturally delicious. Planters, relax, go nuts. L'Oreal brings you Color Endure Stay On Lip Color. Color Endure stays on you.
And only you.
Won't smudge, won't budge. Helps lips feel silky soft, not dry. Just like true love.
Color endures.
Color Endure Stay On Lip Color by L'Oreal.
Did you know every day your eyes are being bombarded by harmful UV rays? That's why AccuView contact lenses are introducing UV protection. Now AccuView gives you the comfort of fresh new lenses that block up to 95% of harmful UVB rays. It's the only leading brand that does. Ask your doctor for a free trial pair and see why more eyes trust AccuView.
Why would you wear anything else?
Sometimes I think I've seen it all in my 25 years of covering news of the Northwest.
But around here, you wake up every day and see something different. That's what I enjoy most about living and working here. Never a dull moment.
How well you know a place depends on how much you've seen. You can't expect an outsider to come in and know why a story is relevant to you.
That's where experience really matters.
Mike Donahue and Shirley Hancock. News Center 6. News at the speed of life.
Of all their delicate parts, tender, sensitive spots. One of the tenderest sits in a diaper all day long. While a wipe may feel soft here, you may want a gentler wipe here. Pampers Baby Fresh are clinically shown to be gentler, quilted thick, without all the coarse bits in the other leading brand. So clean with a touch just as gentle as your own. Pampers Baby Fresh. Bathe your baby in gentleness.
This is your chance to win the golfer's dream of the century. This is the deal. Visit your nearest Buick dealer, proud sponsor of the Safeway Golf Championship. Take a test drive. You'll receive 2 free tickets to the tournament and experience the all-new Park Avenue and award-winning LeSabre. Financing as low as 2.939 up to 60 months. Enter to win an all-new Century. There's free tickets to the Safeway Championship now at your Oregon Buick dealer.
Life can get pretty hectic in Beverly Hills, so Tori Spelling, Jason Priestley, and the rest of the 90210 bunch went to Hawaii, where the weather may be warm, but the actors could not be cooler.
Aloha, E.T. from Hawaii.
The cast and crew of TV's longest-running Zip Code washed ashore on Waikiki to film its 2-hour season premiere. And with all that sun, sand, and surf, oh, it was brutal.
We're suffering here. It's rough. But I don't recommend coming here. It's not nice at all.
Most of the cast developed a real appreciation for the Aloha spirit.
The sun, the women.
I just laid out and ordered, a couple of lava flows.
Mele Kalikimaka, but that's like for Christmas or something.
But others found working in paradise to be a grind.
Can you believe this? It's been here for like 4 or 5 days already. I got nothing. Look at that. I'm as white as when I left.
The episode has the gang coming to Hawaii to visit Tori, who's falling all over herself working for a photographer.
It's not working.
But there was some time for play. Newlywed Ian Ziering frolicked with his bride of 4 weeks, Playboy's Miss September, Nikki Schuyler.
I felt nothing but pride, actually. It doesn't bother me at all.
Tiffany Amber Thiessen attended the July 4th nuptials.
Oh, it was beautiful. It makes you want to go out and get married yourself. But you need a man for that, and I don't have one. So, anyways.
But a new man is headed Tiffany's way, at least on the show. Vincent Young is the lucky guy, and he found Hawaii the perfect place to get acquainted with his new colleagues.
We're all pretty much meeting and bonding and, learning more about each other while we're here. So it's going good.
So good, they may never want to come home.
Aloha.
Beverly Hills 90210 says Aloha from Hawaii on its 2-hour season premiere September 10th on Fox.
There's a honeymoon brewing on Baywatch. Gina Lee Nolan has lassoed the big man on the beach, and soon she'll be his Baywatch bride. Baywatch is surfing into its 8th season with a surprising new storyline. Perennial bachelor David Hasselhoff and bad girl Gina Lee Nolan will fall in love and tie the knot at the end of the season.
We just came up with this idea yesterday, and you guys are here. I mean, you heard it first on ET.
Yes, you did.
So,
Exclusively.
The idea came to David in a wave of inspiration when Gina returned for the new season with her 7-week-old baby.
Actually, I started Monday, and Tuesday, the producers and David himself told me that they wanted my baby in the show and that we were going to be married. So it was a shock, but
it's a big shock,
to say the least.
David gave us the scoop on how the romance will blossom.
Neely comes back with a baby. She went off to have her baby. She lied to everybody about being in a skiing accident. She comes back with her baby. She stays with Mitch. Mitch kind of counsels her. Mitch falls in love with the baby first and starts falling for Neely.
I don't see the rain.
It may have been a few short weeks since giving birth, but Gina's already back looking tan and trim. And she admits her biggest worry is that trademark Baywatch wardrobe.
It's a girl's dream, coming back to a job like this, other than trying to get into that red suit. That's the worst.
David and Gina Lee decided on a water theme for their Baywatch wedding, and when the two tie the knot in May, it'll be aboard a Princess Cruise Line's Love Boat. Now, we know David and Gina make a cute couple, but boy, they can't beat Tom Selleck and Kevin Kline. That is, at least in their new big screen comedy, In and Out. Kline's a small-town teacher outed by an Oscar-winning former student. Selleck plays a tabloid TV reporter. In one scene, Kline and Selleck have an over-the-top comedic kiss. And screenwriter Paul Rudnick tells Premiere Magazine that Paramount was nervous about the scene until a test screening audience in New York saw it and howled with laughter. Need we say, the kiss stayed in. In and Out opens next month.
Well, along with Travolta, they tore up the screen in Pulp Fiction. Now coming up on E.T., that terrible twosome is back. And one is talking about his racy and topless new role.
All the girls have their tops off, except you.
He has to come around enough that we're coming around.
Plus, she dated Elvis Presley for 2 years. Now, as the anniversary of his death draws near, she fondly remembers her first flame. Next on E.T.
Want some waffles?
Waffles? Are you crazy? I don't have time for waffles.
You do if they're Eggo Cinnamon Toast waffles.
Try 'em.
Where's the butter and syrup?
Are you crazy? You don't have time for butter and syrup.
They're the first waffles with a baked-in sweet cinnamon taste. So they're great, even without butter and syrup.
What's eating, Dad? Waffles.
Are you crazy? You don't have time for waffles.
Eggo Cinnamon Toast waffles. Hey, you've got time for waffles.
Who could forget this image? A child hanging on for dear life. I'm Mike Donahue. Children, chairlifts, and safety. At 11 tonight, we'll take a closer look. And it's Thursday in the Park with Garth. Is the superstar a big hit in the Big Apple? Find out at 11.
And remember, menstruation is as normal and natural as sleeping.
Now you can sleep longer, because now there's Instead. It's internal feminine protection that can be safely worn for up to 12 hours, unlike tampons, which can only be worn for up to 8 hours.
I felt safe wearing it for 12 hours.
I could sleep better throughout the night. Call now for your coupon and free informational video.
I think it's a great product. I love it.
Instead, it's about time.
5-card stud, Annie.
Wow, Harry, what a beautiful arrangement.
Yeah, with Martha Stewart's new show. You learn something new every day.
Harry, shut up and play.
Premiering September 8th on KOIN TV6.
No matter how slippery it gets, you gotta stay in control. Now during the Chevy Big Value, Big Savings event, you can get 1.9 APR financing or a great smart lease on the roomy Chevy Blazer. Blazer helps give you driver control on most any road surface, and that's a little security in an insecure world. There's great offers on other outstanding cars and trucks, too. So take control and don't let savings like this slip away. There'll never be a better time to get a 97 Chevy than during the Chevy Big Value, Big Savings event. It's big.
The #1 comedy in the nation is still a big hit. Disney's George of the Jungle, rated PG. Now playing at a theater near you.
Also from Walt Disney Pictures, Air Bud is the critic's most valuable truth. 4 paws up. Don't miss the most lovable new star in years.
Does he dribble? No, but he might drool a little bit.
Disney's Air Bud, rated PG. Now playing.
Is it important to have a good breakfast before you go out fishing?
Yeah, like to, yeah.
Do you ever miss having breakfast in the morning?
Yeah, that happens.
Uh-huh. And if you did, would you maybe have it for lunch or dinner?
Absolutely.
How about IHOP's $3.99 red, white, and blueberry breakfast? You get 2 buttermilk pancakes with strawberry, blueberry, and whipped topping, plus 2 eggs, bacon or sausage, and hash browns for $3.99. This is Cliff here by the Bay, reminding you that any time's a good time for breakfast at IHOP. John, we're talking a pancake breakfast that big. Oh, all right, well, maybe that big. Oh, well, you know. Tomorrow on Entertainment Tonight, Barbra Streisand and James Brolin.
There's plenty of rumor out there.
We take you to the remote island where the rumors are flying about a secret ceremony.
We've been fielding a lot of calls from the national media.
Will they or won't they tie the knot here? E.T. sets the record straight about Streisand's wedding plans. That's tomorrow.
John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson shot their way to Oscar nominations in Pulp Fiction. Travolta has moved on, but Sam has hooked up once again with the man who put the pulp in the Pulp Fiction. And E.T.'s Lisa Canning found them ready to make history again.
First,
I'm going to deliver this case to Marcellus. Then, basically, I'm just going to walk the earth.
What you mean, walk the earth?
You know, like Caine in Kung Fu.
It's been 3 years since Samuel L. Jackson lit it up as Jules the Philosopher hitman partner of John Travolta in Pulp Fiction.
Well, different from last time, huh?
Now he's reteamed with director Quentin Tarantino, this time playing a ruthless gun runner in Jackie Brown. I checked Sam out on location at an LA strip joint.
What happened to your cameo here?
I'm not going to get any stripping stuff.
No, I was going to do any stripping stuff. I just wanted you to be like around. You could have been a waitress.
But all the girls...
You're the one who had that strip thing in mind.
All the girls have their tops off, except you.
What kind of stuff? He has to come around enough that will come around.
Quentin hinted that the location had everyone eager to work.
Is this a pivotal scene in the movie? Is this a very important scene?
It was a real important scene for all of us on the crew, all right? We were like...
The film is also important to Pam Grier, the 1970s icon who starred in such blaxploitation films as Foxy Brown and Coffee, now has the title role in a cast populated by some huge names.
I'm working with Samuel L. Jackson, Robert De Niro, Michael Keaton, all in one movie. I wanted to scatter them out so I might make more money.
Sam said he was anxious to work again with Quentin, even if they don't always speak the same language.
Quentin writes stuff, and then I will ebonically fix it.
That's bull! I don't need him to add no ebonics to nothing. That is bull!
It's almost like we never stopped working together. We're having just as much fun as we had on the set of Pulp Fiction. He's still as bad and manic as ever. And we're having a great time.
Oh, yes, they're having a good time on that set. Quentin Tarantino is known for keeping a party atmosphere going on his set, and one of his favorite things to do is dance. So during lunch, they pulled out the salsa music and got down. I'm serious. Jackie Brown hits theaters in December.
All right, he's always fun. Yep, thanks a lot.
Yeah, okay.
Well, he was destined to become the king of rock and roll, and long before he met Priscilla, Elvis Presley had chosen his queen. She has kept her romance with Elvis mostly to herself all these years, but now the woman that Elvis loved and lost is ready to remember the time when a date with the king left her all shook up.
The first kiss? Oh, it was a good kiss.
It was a kiss June Juanico will never forget because Elvis Presley was doing the kissing. It was 1955. Elvis had not made the charts yet, but as you can see in these home movies, he was a big hit with 17-year-old June.
I knew I liked him a whole lot. A whole lot.
June had gone to see Elvis perform in her Biloxi hometown, and there Elvis saw her. That night, they went on a date, a very long one.
And we walked out and sat on the end of the pier and just watched the moon move across the sky. You know, it takes all night for that moon to move across the sky.
June meant enough to Elvis that he decided to stay in Biloxi, where the young couple spent a lot of time on the Gulf of Mexico. Elvis brought his mother Gladys down to meet June.
She was giving me the third degree on a lot of things, you know, just trying to find out as much as she could, as fast as she could, I guess. I could cook, I could sew, and I was very domesticated, so, you know, I met her approval.
When fans learned of the relationship, Colonel Parker was upset, but Elvis and June would sneak off to this rented cottage. There, the kissing continued, but June says they always knew when to stop.
It was mid-1950s, and morals were a lot different back then. A lot different. You waited until you were married.
Which just may be why Elvis brought up that very subject.
He said, I can't get married right away. I promised the Colonel I'd wait at least 3 years. Will you wait for me? So I said, yeah, I'll wait for you.
Now, June is telling her story in the new book, Elvis, in the Twilight of Memory. And at the Julep Room, where she once shared time with Elvis, she shared this telegram with E.T.
I miss you, baby. Haven't had you out of my mind for a second. I'll always be yours and yours alone to love. Dreamed about you last night. Love you. Yeah, And it's signed E.T.
But by now, Elvis belonged to everyone.
He said he didn't want me to date other guys, and I said, I won't as long as you don't date other girls. But then I read in the paper where he had a showgirl, a Las Vegas showgirl, as his house guest. If Elvis wanted a house guest for Christmas, why wasn't it June?
Their 2-year love affair would soon end. June would get married and have a family. But 20 years ago, when Elvis died, her husband understood her grief.
And he put his arms around me. I didn't want him to see me crying. He said, "It's okay if you cry, honey. I know how much you love the man."
Elvis may have been the king, but to June Juanico, he remains Prince Charming. June says that she and Elvis saw each other every so often as friends throughout the years. She had planned to see him again in September of 1977, but Elvis died in August of that year, 20 years ago next week. June Juanico's book, Elvis in the Twilight of Memory, is in stores now, and so are those home movies on a tape called Elvis's Lost Love. We'll be right back.
Which X-Files star plays a transvestite in the series Twin Peaks? Is it David Duchovny, Gillian Anderson, or Mitch Pileggi? Your answer is next in the E.T. Birthdays.
Closed captioning provided by...
You have bad breath.
Me?
Use Breath Assure, America's #1 selling breath freshener because it works for hours from the inside out.
You want to own Motor Trend's Car of the Year? Ron Tonkin Chevy's got it. The hot new Chevy Malibu. You'll save thousands over Nissan, Toyota, or Honda and still be able to buy the other things that make life nicer. How? The best Malibu prices in Portland. How much? How about 40 brand new Malibus? That's Oregon's largest selection, starting at just $181 per month. Just get here before they're all gone.
Ron Tonkin Chevy is the place for your Chevy Malibu. It's just one more reason why Tonkin is everywhere.
Right now, Cattle Company is setting out top sirloin steak with sweet lobster tail and fresh corn on the cob and all the fixings for just $12.99.
Hey, you think I can go too?
Saturday at Meyer & Frank. 15-hour sale, 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. Early bird special. Buy now, pay in December. Saturday, 8 a.m. to 11 p.m.
It's Rick's Furniture. It's huge 36-hour mega sale. Fantastic financing, incredible reductions. It starts tomorrow. Where else but Rick's? Nowhere else.
I'm the President of the United States. America's #1 movie is breathtaking, emotional, powerful, thrilling. This is the one you've been waiting for. Harrison Ford. Air Force One, rated R, now playing.
Nice place you got here.
Thank you very much.
I hear you're quite an IHOP fan.
IHOP is a state of mind. My official IHOP plate. I'm an omelet man. It's kind of a mystical thing. Morning, noon, or night. Wing. There it is.
IHOP.
State of mind. Sometimes I'll just have an egg.
I gotta get going, Justin, but it's really been nice. Now there's a variety of scrumptious omelet feasts, like the ultimate steak omelet, filled with steak, hash browns, and cheese. Or try our delicious new Colorado omelet, all served with our famous buttermilk pancakes.
What?
Aquafresh Whitening safely and gently breaks up stains to help get your teeth their whitest. Aquafresh Whitening, safe to use every day for dazzling whiter teeth.
Hey, everybody, Meineke does brakes. That's right, high-quality, dependable brakes at that great Meineke price.
At Meineke, you're not going to pay a lot, but you'll get a lot.
I guarantee it.
Celebrating an E.T.-style star birthday today. Which X-Files star played a transvestite in the series Twin Peaks? It's David Duchovny, who turns 37 today.
Actor John Glover is 53, and humorist Stan Freberg is 71.
The crowd's in place, the lights are about to come up, and Garth Brooks is ready to slip on that black hat and take the stage.
Yeah, he is. We're going to leave you at New York Central Park with an estimated $500,000.
Lions Den, the Technology Pavilion. 50-ton sand sculpture plus Alaskan pigs racing daily. All at one low price. Just 10 miles north of Portland on I-5. A country kaleidoscope of fun at the 1997 Clark County Fair.
Friday is Pepsi Day. Kids admitted for $1 until 5. 2 carnival ride specials plus exciting demolition derby action free at 7:30.
Pizza Hut Supreme Pizza for Ken Griffey Jr.
Here, I'll take it.
I'll run it over to Junior. Ooh, I'll take it.
No, I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Supreme.
Here's your pizza. Hey!
Look at all these toppings.
Pizza Hut's new Supreme Pizza with 6 very generous toppings. Now with everything from fresh sliced mushrooms to meteor pepperoni.
Hey!
It's only $8.99.
And now get a second for only $5.
News at the speed of life. See it on News Center 6.
CBS. Welcome home.